Here's Booker. Durant trying to break free. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13 overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
That one drops for him. Tatum's got 6. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
Now here's Durant after Jaylen Brown's miss. And Phoenix turns it over again. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Smart. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Phoenix with the ball. Marcus Smart missing that last shot. And finished off by KD.
What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ball against Smart. And the rejection by Ayton. And here's Booker. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando. Okogie. Rebounded by Smart. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's tipped and stolen by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
The kick out to Tatum. To the wing on the left. Horford the pass to Tatum. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Outside Durant. On the left block, and it's sent back by Horford.
And still capable of being your defensive anchor. Horford is excellent at positioning himself to block shots.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Jason Tatum.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Payne. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Orlando.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates. As well.
Williams with the steal. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Suns. Trail by 3. Craig finds Biyombo. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Now here's Payne, guarded by Smart, and stolen by Tatum. There's the drive, and he gets it to go.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got 13. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston. Here's Ross, and the jam by Ross.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Celtics leading by 3. Smart kicks to Tatum. Back to Smart. On the wing, Brown. Baseline jumper. Here's Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Robert Williams.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
At the line.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. They've got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Driving inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Right side, Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points.
The Celtics, 19. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Al Paul. His last outing, 16 points for him. Left side, KD. A second chance effort. Al Horford with the rebound. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Inside. Here's Williams. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Celtics leading by 8. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
Assist for
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Greg, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. This time of year, there are always teams fighting just to make the playoffs, just to get in that door. And every game, Richard, you know this, holds so much importance.
Yeah, no, I remember back when I was with the Nets in 05, I missed 4 months of the season, but the team won 15 of the last 19 games just to get the 8th seed. By the time we got to the playoffs, we were exhausted, but that is when you accomplish something, and even though you lose, you still feel like you won.
Okogie's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for lead. Suns trail by 10. Outside Durant. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
third personal foul.
That one on Smart.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
And he's good on the second.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Horford dishes to Williams. And foul on the shot. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Once Tatum's around the contact, it's over. A little is all that's needed for him to score.
Second team foul.
And stolen by Tatum. On the wing, Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Yambo, he's checked in for 8.
A near 7-footer. KD shooting almost 90% from the line for his career. That's a rare combination.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Williams passes to Smart. Fast break, here come the Suns. Durant's got the ball. Here's Paul. Second shot opportunity. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Phoenix making some changes. Ross, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Here's Smart. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And it's blocked by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it. That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Tatum dishes to Horford. The kick out to Tatum. Here's Williams. Biyombo with the block. For 3, Okogie. Doesn't go that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game. 15 points. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. I'm sure they're anxious to get back home, as that will be game 6 of this 7-game road trip. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Torrey Craig comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Damian Lee in for Devin Booker. Craig kicks to Lee. And he converts the layup. Lee's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Tatum kicks to Smart. Back to Tatum. Trying to end the drought. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 22 points.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Passes it to Ross. There's 38 seconds left now here in the second. Payne in the post. Guarded by Smart. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 11 on the bucket from Payne.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Now the feed to Horford, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
The Celtics have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
The kick out to Brown. Driving the lane, and an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
We've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
It'll count, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And
score. Your son, 23.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K. It was all Jason Tatum in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 2. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And some of what Smart gives his team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win. All the officials are all over that.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Tatum on the wing. The pass to Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Feeds it to Smart. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Williams can't hit. Suns trail by 13. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Brown. Booker the pass to KD. To the inside. Williams with the steal. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Tatum. And Paul pulls it down. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. And hit those all day long. David, thank you.
You got to keep Durant out of the lane. Once he gets a step on you, he's scoring.
The offensive rebound, Williams. They shoot again. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Here's Durant. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Boston leading by 11. To the paint. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Stolen by Smart. Here's Brown. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker against Smart. Booker inside. Ayton kicks to Paul. Timeout called the Suns.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Give a warm welcome to you, Sun Dancer.
So for the Suns, Biyombo is checked in for Durant. T.J. Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Damian Lee in for Devin Booker. Shot clock at 6. Warren. Great D that time from Tatum. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Warren.
Just such a menace. Tatum can really stretch the floor for them defensively.
That one doesn't drop. He dishes it to Williams. Over Warren. A shot by Williams, no good. Suns trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Warren. Williams with the block. Horford high post. Ayton's there. Here's Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Ayton. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it. But it was
I should have
amazing.
reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint. And he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it. But for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He's just easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
So for the Suns, Torrey Craig. He's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Ross comes in for T.J. Warren. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Floats it up for Horford. And the turnover again by Boston.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Suns making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Payne passes to Ross. To end the drought. Bangs home the trifecta. Ross has got 5.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Ross with the slam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
An active score. Whenever Tatum forces the issue and goes at the defense, they have to
Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
That one misses. Brown against Booker. Shoots over Brown. And they get it back. Ayton with the bounce pass.
That's a good contest. And when Jalen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
And so it's the Boston Celtics.
The Celtics, 45.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. Okogie, the pass to Ayton to the middle. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
First team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics. That free throw, no good.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
The Suns making a switch here. Hall's checked in. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offensive rebound. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Paul passes to Ayton. Dishes to Booker. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. Outside Tatum. Smart trying to break free. Another shot. He lays it in.
Marcus Smart.
And the Celtics lead by 16.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And the foul on Marcus Smart.
Personal foul.
That's his 5th foul. KD's checked in for Torrey Craig. Austin on D. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Takes it from 10. Here's Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Durant feeling it out a bit. Goes back up. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ayton trying to break free. Okogie misses.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
That one on Ayton.
Getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Smart kicks to Brown. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Williams' shot is off. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. It's a 16-point game. And finished up by KD.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Tatum takes it inside.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the juggernaut.
Back to Paul. And he lays it straight in.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Nothing in the game's quite as smooth as a finger roll. Great finish right there.
Brown finds Smart. Back to Brown. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Okogie, the pass to KD.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the final quarter. It is good.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Passes it to Williams. Kicks to Brown. Now the pass to Smart. Horford trying to free himself up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Devin Booker.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Boston leading by 13. Tatum looking around. And the dunk by Horford.
Assist goes to
and so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And bragging rights between these teams were on the line today, and they put in some very good work to earn it.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jason Tatum.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Smart kicks to Tatum. Williams dishes to Horford. Outside Tatum. Horford trying to free himself up. Misses the 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And then Durant with the dunk.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Boston.
That one is off.
Jason
What strikes
Tatum.
me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 11. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
For your Sun Youth Dance Team.
The New Balance player of the game, Jayson Tatum.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger, and he commits the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Shooting for Boston, Marcus Smart.
Gets the first, that will put them up by 9. And so, Smart nails both of them.
Phoenix.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And the Suns call time here. They're down by 10.
Here they are.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Bismack Biyombo.
And stolen by Tatum. Lets the three fly. They get the rebound. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the end of the
This
game.
was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you later.